How's it going, everybody? Gunnar Bramer here with Stromberg Carlson products, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install the new hitching post. Now, the hitching post is designed to fit on any 2 or 2 1/4 inch jack tubes, and it's designed to keep your chains kind of out of the dirt and out of the grime, and more importantly your plug, and being able to keep that dirt-free, dust-free, no water, no issues. Everything's going to be hung up and kept tidy away from all that dirt and grime. So we're going to get this packaged open and show you guys what we're working with. So what you guys are going to find is you're going to have 2 primary plastic components that are both UV resistant, and inside there's removable kind of filler plugs, if you will. And the filler plugs are designed for the 2-inch tubes. That's where you're going to use those. But for the 2 1/4, you can discard those. And this 3,500-pound tongue jack from Stromberg is a 2 1/4 inch tube, so I'm going to set those aside. You're also going to have 2 screws that are going to be provided, and you are going to need a Phillips screwdriver to be able to install this. Alright guys, so we have our 2 primary components here. I have my plug saddle and my chain saddle. Now the plug's designed to go in front, the chain behind. And I have a screw resting in here real quick just to highlight this for you guys. And as you can see, if you just lightly push these 2 things together, they're not designed to touch on either end of this pipe, this tube. And there's designed to be a small air gap so that you can apply adequate friction so this can't slide up and down or rotate. If these 2 parts were touching, there's no way to guarantee that you could tighten it enough to hold it on securely. So don't try to over tighten this, don't try to get both seams to touch. There's designed to be a small air gap. Now this chain saddle, it accommodates the full screw, if you can see that. Now as you begin to screw these 2 objects together, the threads from this screw are going to cut their own path through your plug saddle, which it's tapped, it's designed to fit the internal diameter of the screw, but not the threads. So as you begin to tighten this, those thread paths are going to cut their way through the plug saddle, just like a nylon stopping nut. Now, a nylon stopping nut, well, part of those threads are steel, so it's reinforced. You can tighten those to the point where you can't tighten it anymore. That is not the case with this. Basically, we're going to go a few turns past tight. It's going to be completely adequate to hold this in place. The plastic is going to absorb your road vibrations. You don't have to worry about these screws ever being able to back out. If you over tighten this, they will strip out because they do not have that steel reinforcement for your threads to be able to kind of rely on as you apply that pressure. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to screw one side in at a time. Again, coming in with just a Phillips screwdriver here. And these threads, they catch nice and quick. Now I'm not going to tighten that down all the way. The sides are not designed to touch. I'm going to take my other screw here. Make sure it's lined up. Now I'm going to get this so the threads are started. And I'm just rotating this until I feel that I have adequate friction, and that's pretty good. Now I'm going to be able to set this to whatever height that I feel comfortable with, make sure it's lined up front to back. Going to do a few turns past tight, Obviously this isn't a display piece, so I can wiggle the jack a little bit, but that's not going anywhere. Completely secure, locked in place. And I'll zoom in real close here so that you guys can see the air gap on either side. They're designed to be equal, and they are pretty close for the most part. So that right there is the proper installation for Stromberg's new hitching post. Again, keeps your plug up out of the mess. Nice place to put your chains so they're not down in the dirt, the grime, the mud. Keep everything nice, organized, and tidy. And that is Stromberg Strong. Thanks for watching.